For me, this technology represents an opportunity for people to kind of break boundaries that they have always lived inside of, and to really experience who deep inside I think we all kind of know we are more than what we currently experience. And I think this technology gives people that chance to get to know that person.
Stress has a lot of impacts on our brain, our body, our behavior, our emotions, our mentation. The brain is connected in one way or another to every single cell in the body. So when we're under stress, every cell in our body is affected. So if on a daily basis we have a chance to, again, just take the edge off of those stresses, I think it's going to make a big difference for people.
The Braintellect 2, it's a mobile headband unit that helps the brain to dynamically balance 4 important parts of the brain. So the frontal poles, which control your emotional center. So when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're upset, when you're frustrated. And then the temporal lobes, which controls your stress response. So the headband basically reads the information from those 4 areas. It sends it back to your tablet, which then converts it to a corresponding musical tone. And then the musical tone is sent back to your earphones. So basically you're listening to a musical version of your brain activity. And when that happens, it becomes like an acoustic mirror. So the brain is able to actually listen to its own activity. And by doing that, it can start to self-optimize, is what we call it, but balance its own activity or performance. Since using this technology, I've personally noticed I just feel like more present and in the moment.
From a technical perspective, we are supporting the brain to self-optimize its own rhythms and on its own terms. And I'm not aware of any product on the marketplace that does such a thing. Just by looking into this kind of sound-based mirror, the brain has a chance to perceive its own activity and make its own corrections, just like someone who's grooming themselves in a mirror can make very accurate corrections to their appearance. I do not think this product has any capacity to hurt a person. I've used it myself every day since we first created the prototypes in March, and I love it, and I really don't like being without it. I've also used it with some early adopters who are happy to join me in this path to well-being, especially my 2 daughters, age 6 and 9, and they also love it.
So B2, this is it. Notice that we have 4 sensors here, and we have 2 areas for sensors on the side here too. But it'll slip on like this, and then there's a controller box, and that you can just stick in your pocket. That controller box will actually connect to a tablet computer that we include with the device. And then that tablet computer, you can watch your brain, we encourage you to relax, and then there are earbuds along with it too that go from the tablet computer to produce the sound for you. And this is the B2 product. I'm a tech guy, love technology, background in math and physics, later background in theology actually and psychology. At a point in time for me, I was compromised because of an assault, and 4 youth and 1 had a baseball bat. And from that assault, my life changed. You know, my life was taken up by, quote unquote, trying to get help. And I couldn't find that. Kind of funny at the time, actually. Many people told me that it was in my head. Well, I started to look. And then I figured out, because I'm a scientist too, remember, hey, this is silly. What we know of the brain is that it has more connections than there are known cubic meters in the universe. Do you think I should be able to figure out what this brain is going to do? No. Let's instead try to get that brain to see itself and know that it doesn't have to be the way it is. I think people should support us to bring peace in the world, to help change the world for that purpose. And we, probably singly in the world, we can now make a big difference. And you can help us.